Lime
has
zest.
a bit of a lime cordial taste to it.
Yes. I would say cordial.
Cordial? Cordial. Lime cordial.
Huh. Cordial is what we call it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but you speak funny. You say everything weird.
Yeah, it's true.
Aluminium? Like, come on, bro.
Guys, okay, comment in the video if you feel it's aluminium or aluminum. Because clearly it's aluminium if you're not stupid. Alright? I love you Canadians.
So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, yo? This is C, Certified Brewhead.
And I am Scott Beer, cold beer enthusiast.
And welcome to another edition of Beer Mail. And we are here in Toronto. How you doing, bro?
Chillin', you?
Fucking delightful, man.
Delightful.
Delightful. So we're in Toronto. If you recognize the set, bam, our little pretty plant. You might recognize this from episode 35 of the podcast when we had Matt O'Brien on.
The funniest episode of all time.
Of all time, and it was so much lols. So we figured we'd come back up here because...
Cook a little din-dins.
Cook a little din-dins, hang out, drink some bursts. So Brook sent us a package late. This is another edition of Beer Mail. Did I say that?
Beer Mail.
Beer Mail. So Brook and G's, thank you so very, very much. They sent probably now, like, Sawdust City has the coolest packaging, and I think maybe Brook just beat it out.
Oh, yeah, they had the grains and stuff in there.
Literally, it was just like malt.
A box full
of malt.
malted
These four
barley
beers.
and just beers chilling in it.
Yeah, like
did it smell delicious?
Smelled great.
Yeah.
The beers were dusty as tits.
That's kind of
cool.
cool.
I had to wash them, which is cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know how glass survived.
Well, I guess the malt would kind of act as like an insulator during shipping.
I guess so, but it wasn't like completely full.
Oh, it was more for show.
Well, it was definitely very impressive.
Yeah.
I told him that, and I was like, "Man, you guys kind of like took the dub
Yeah.
in the packaging game." So breweries, you got to step it up. Now we actually used ingredients, and now I want to see
Hops.
Hops.
I want to see
hops.
yeast.
Cone
I wanna
hops.
see-
Can you imagine how much yeast we have to fill up a thing? Just liquid yeast and beers in it.
That'll get sloppy. Don't do it.
So today we're going to be reviewing two beers. This is the Ceres, I believe. Ceres.
I'd go with that.
Cucumber and lime gose. Which I'm
Isn't
quite excited
Ceres
about.
like cherry in French?
No,
Ceres?
that's Ceres.
Ceres.
It's the god. It's like the Greek god of. I just read it. It was in there. They gave us a piece of paper, but it's downstairs. The Greek god of something.
Okay.
Whatever. It's a god, and apparently this is lit. Here you go. You do yours first.
So 4%.
4%.
0 IBUs. There's no
Damn.
bitterness whatsoever in this beer. Which
It's
would make me
basically
think,
water.
Is there even hops in it?
It's a soured light beer.
So cucumber, lime, gose.
Wow.
4%.
Sea salt.
All right, let's give it a try.
Yo, I really like goses. How do you feel about goses? Oh, it's a Roman goddess of agriculture and crops.
There you go.
Thank you guys. It made this a lot easier.
I love goses.
And
They're
it's with
great
citra hops
for
by
the
way.
summer. How is it 0 IBUs if there's... Well, maybe they just put it all late
It could
edition.
be like
No bittering hops.
Fruits and spices, cucumber juice, lime zest, coriander, and Himalayan sea salt, which is a personal fave. I'm not going to be able to drink that much in the span of this video because we do have to crack in the anotheries. You are... Oh, look at you going all the way in. God, we're trying to do a 30-minute
I
video
go
here.
all the way in. Oh, mate, have you... I'm thirsty, though.
So,
I just came from Sportsing, bro.
get this in your mouth.
Get it inside of you.
Someone told me yesterday that it tastes like pickle juice.
It doesn't. It's heavenly. I love it.
Oh my god, that's great. That does
amazing.
not taste like pickle juice
Not
at
at
all.
all.
That's fantastic. Definitely getting the cucumber. Kind of smells like cucumber juice, salty cucumber juice.
The cucumber lends itself really well to the gose style, I feel like.
Refreshing as tits.
Super refreshing.
Oh wow.
And the salt goes nice with the cucumber. It's almost
Yeah.
like a little...
Can you taste the lime too?
salted. Absolutely.
Lime
Has a bit
zest.
of a lime cordial taste to it.
Yes. I would say cordial.
Cordial? Cordial. Lime cordial.
Cordial is what we call it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but you speak funny. You say everything weird.
Yeah, it's true.
Aluminium? Like, come on, bro.
Guys, okay, comment in the video if you feel it's aluminium or aluminum. Because clearly it's aluminium if you're not fucking stupid. Alright? I love you Canadians.
This is awesome.
No, I really like this. Light, crispy. Crispy, it's crisp.
Have you ever been to like a fancy
It's like
hotel where they have
4%.
the big jug of water in the front with a whole bunch of like cucumber
Yes.
and or like watermelon or something in it?
Is that...
This is like the beer version of it.
It's a great comparison.
Yeah.
I've had ones where they've had cucumber, lemon, lime,
Yeah,
orange,
mint,
strawberries, mint,
yeah.
like the whole works. Like it's
I always make
that.
sure I like drink like half a liter of that shit.
At least. Yeah, this is really good, man. Like I kind of expected this to be quite good because Brook
Never disappoint, really.
Ever. I would say top 5 in Canada.
Definitely.
Yeah. Big fan of Nickel Brook.
And stepped up their game huge.
Yes, we've talked about this a bunch.
Yeah.
This was, to be honest, to be like transparent, this was the first email they ever sent us. We haven't done a podcast with them yet, which we really hope to do soon. We've been talking to them about it. It's just
We've been fans from day one, though. We visited the
2011.
brewery. Yeah, back on our big brand self-guided brewery tour we did.
No, with the brewmaster, John.
Yeah, he came up and just
Took us to you want to see the brewery?
because we were buying.
do.
They had a bunch of beers, and we're like, "Hey, can we have one of everything?" So she's like, "Yeah, sure." Pulling beer like this one, this one, this one, and then the brewmaster John came up and was like, "Hey, you guys like beer?" We're like,
That's all right, I
"Yeah,
guess."
kind of like it. Do you want a guided tour of the brewery?" And we're like, "Yeah, of course we do." So we kind of told him we're doing the 365 days of beer at the time, and he brought us down and showed us his very humble brewery. They just got a canning line at the time, I think. It was a very small production, and now they're
They definitely weren't bottling at the time.
No.
It was only cans. And they had a completely different brand.
No, they were bottling. They all had they had the little. I remember we got headstock in
a bottle?
Yeah, in a regular bottle.
Oh, you're
they
so
just
right.
They just started canning.
And they had the apple
The
one
green
in
apple
can.
was the one in the can. Yeah, but now everything they have all the cans now.
And I guess
so.
now they've done a bunch of these packs. So this is actually a part of a pack. I picked it up the other day, and it's got 4 beers in it. It's got this, the Uber, the Raspberry Uber, which is phenomenal.
Love the Raspberry
and 2 other beers, and it's sort of part of their, which I kind of want to speak to them about it a bit more. They've got this funk brewery. I forgot what it's called, like Funk House or something like that, with Collective Arts. It's like a collaborative brewery thing.
like a barrel.
Like all funky beers, all like the wild stuff, because you do have to have a specific venue just for those type of yeast. Because if they do infect, like I was speaking to Steve Beauchamp from BAOS the other day, and why they took on the Halcyon Barrel House, and he said they hadn't done their own wild and sour ales because they could not risk a lug thread infection.
Yeah.
Specifically lug trade, because that's like 80% of their business.
Right.
So if
They would
those
screw up their whole.
they'd be screwed.
Yeah.
They'd be in a lot of trouble. So I can very much understand that. So I think it's super cool that Nickel Brook had teamed up with Collective Arts for that. I don't know if this particular beer is a part of that. This just says Nickel Brook, but it's in a pack that has a whole bunch of really cool, funky ass stuff.
Yeah, their Uber is really cool too. I had their.
It was great.
They had like a small run of mango Uber.
Yeah?
And I had it at the brewery. I was with your brother and
Really?
a few other people.
Damn.
And it was like
Fire Flames?
It was crazy. It was like it looked like it was just like thick mango juice, but it had that same sour, like sweet
Vibe
sour
with it?
balance. Really.
So
cool.
was it a different vibe to say the Bellwoods Milkshake mango? Milkshake?
Yeah, it was like way thick. It was like thick, like
Real
like
thick, eh?
syrupy almost. It had no head. It was just like it looked like a glass of mango juice, but
Damn,
yeah, it was
that's
pretty cool.
sexy. Do you reckon I hope they bring it back.
I
Nickel
was-
Brook, bring it
I
back.
was really hoping they did because it was super cool. But
They weren't bottling, eh? That was just a.
it was on
brewery
tap.
on
I think
tap.
it was like a one-off for like a
That would've
festival.
been
I think they had it
amazing.
at a festival, and then the leftovers were just serving it out of the bar. So
Well, the raspberry is phenomenal as it is. Do you know what I'm really enjoying right now is those type of beers where they have a series and they keep trying different fruits. So there's a raspberry uber, mango uber, the Bellwoods milkshake,
think that's-
guava, mango, pineapple,
I think
blackberry.
that's the direction a lot of breweries are going to start going into because they have their base beer. They know people like it. They know they're making a good product, and then just doing one-offs of like, okay, let's do this fruit or this fruit. I love fruit beer personally.
I love it.
I don't think everyone's about it, but I love to see like. I guess Bellwoods is a great example. They have the Jelly King. They do a whole bunch of different
Yes.
flavored Jelly Kings, and they do the Milk Shark now.
Yep.
It's just
Creates demand. And now Bird Eye,
Yeah.
we were just there and we had the Nula, the classic Nula, and they had a passion fruit one, which was quite dope as well. And they were telling us specifically that they had different ones planned.
like people like you and I, like
Sick.
we will like, oh damn, the new Nula's out. We're going to line up, or the new Jelly King's out, or like.
So like 2 days ago, what is it?
Like it excites me. I'm like, oh my god, cherries!
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So like 2 days ago, was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was Thursday.
Yes.
Today's Saturday. On Thursday, I'm in town for recording my album all week, and I had to be at the studio at 11. But Bellwood's open at 11, and on Thursday they were dropping the mango milkshake. So I was gonna send Scott to be like, "Yo, bro, can you just pop in real quick, or drop my brother off on the way to the studio?"
But there's a limit of 4.
Yeah, and I kind of just wanted 4 because I always have to share 1 or 2, and I just
Right.
want to really enjoy these beers because I know they're never going to do them again. Because I saw Luke from Bellwood looking for a pineapple milkshake.
The guy who owns the brewery can't
Who
even get
owns
his
it,
own
who
beer.
made the beer, can't get it because they used it all and it's gone. So I was like, you know what? If I get 4 of each, I'm going to start doing that. Normally I buy 1 of each. I would never buy more than that.
For certain brews, I feel like you need a few of them.
Making it happen. I'm quite enjoying that because I can have maybe one first and enjoy it, and the second one I'll review it, and I've had it and I can think about it more. And it's actually a more detailed review. It's almost like reviewing an album. You listen to it a few times before you write about it. Right?
That's a good point.
But we were in line after my first time actually lining up for a beer. So all of us were lining up. I mean, we got there early, so
not
it was
my
okay.
first time.
Not yours, but it was we'll line up for fruit beers.
Yes.
So Nickel Brook, let's keep these flavored, fruity stuff going because this, ladies and gentlemen, is phenomenal.
I just came from sportsing earlier today.
So this must be amazing.
This is like exactly what I want. Like this is a post-sportsing beer.
Oh, it's amazing. It's even got lacto. It's a little sour,
the right amount of sour. I love sour
it's
anyways.
So crisp
and the
so
saltiness just amplifies it.
Yeah.
And the cucumber chills it out, makes it nice and earthy and herbaceous.
What a great beer.
Really good.
Highly recommended. Let's move on to this guy. I've had this before. It was a little while ago. They did send this like a month ago, so this was packaged on May the 3rd. They wanted us to try it fresh. We weren't able to.
We made numerous attempts to do it, but we had lots of beers to drink.
Yeah, it's too much. This is actually called Immodest. It's an unfiltered double IPA, 9% ABV at 85 IBUs.
Still kicks.
Still kicks. It's got Simcoe, Citra, and German Magnum hops. It's got flaked wheat, so hopefully that means the little...
Caraform.
Yeah, man, what's the word? Like hazy, a little...
Yeah.
Sorry, no, what does the wheat do? The wheat and the oats do...
head
smooth.
retention and
creamy
mouthfeel. Yeah, exactly.
So I actually don't remember how good this was. I remember my brother bought this for me. He's like, yo, you need this. And like, oh, wow, that smells great.
You got a little haze there. Do you know what? It's very almost Heady Topper-esque looking.
Yeah?
Which excites
Heady's
me.
a little more hazy though, isn't it?
No.
No? It's been a
Heady
while.
isn't. That's the thing. Heady isn't
that hazy.
No, it's not.
Do you know
it's
why?
just like
we were
this.
drinking Heady long before we were obsessed
Yes,
with this stuff.
exactly.
The haze thing's getting out of control, right?
But I'm feeling like, I know we've asked this question a lot, but we asked a few brewers, what's the difference between a Vermont-style IPA and a Northeast-style IPA? And there were kind of varying differences. But to me, it's like the Northeast IPA is the juicy, hazy, like almost like a glass of orange juice, whereas the Vermont style now is a little hazy, kind of has a bit of an orange tinge to it, and it kicks and has a little more bite, not as sweet and easy drinking.
That's fair.
I feel like we were kind of getting mixed up, I think, or using them
interchangeably
when they really weren't, but
it wasn't facts.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Anyways,
So-
let's give this a try.
All right, get this in your face,
9%,
mate.
the complete
9%.
opposite of...
Literally, like doubling a bit.
It's lovely.
Yeah, solid. So it's an Imperial IPA. It's intense. I think it's more the comparison. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Normally 9% isn't really much of a big deal, but like after you just have the 4% light ass gose, in comparison, this has got a bit of kick.
85 IBUs.
Which is pretty high. Malty nose, a little bit of fruity sweetness. Biscuity malts,
Definitely has that
earthy, piney.
lingering booze you'd
Yeah.
expect from 9% Imperial IPA.
Yeah, this is not a game right here.
Really nice. The mouthfeel, like you said, from the
From the oats, the flaked wheat.
Yeah,
Sorry,
flaked wheat is really
smooth,
Smooth.
creamy, great little head. Yeah, this is fantastic. To be honest, this is something that I probably wouldn't drink a lot. It's just so much for me. Because I like it when you can hide it a bit more. This is like you'd finish up your night on this bad boy or something like that. And you probably split it. I don't know if you drink the whole thing. Generally, depends how deep in you are.
This could put you to bed.
But it feels like 9% isn't whatever. We have 7, 8, 9%
Yeah.
IPAs or double IPAs all the time. It's not a big deal, but something about this feels like it would
It's heavy. It's a
definitely-
big beer.
Yeah. It's one of those ones that tastes like a double IPA.
Yeah, like they're not trying to hide the
No, they're just like,
flavor. And
this is what it is.
also, I feel like we did sit on this for a bit.
I don't know if it would have changed in a month.
I feel like they get a little boozier the longer they sit.
So it could have been a little hoppier, a little more bright.
Could have been a little brighter when it was first brewed and packaged, and I think now maybe.
Yeah.
Mind you, I haven't had it in a long time, so
Not the Revire.
it's lovely.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
fantastic. Same with anything, I guess. You know, the fresher you have it, the better.
Mm-hmm.
It's just unfortunately we weren't able to do it in Ottawa. By the time we went to Ottawa, which was the Canadian Brewing Awards in the end of May, and this was packaged on the 3rd of May, we still would have
A bug fell on my face.
It's kind of hot. Trying to get that cameo.
Apparently.
Yeah, it still would have been 3+ weeks old, 3 to 4 weeks old at the time anyway. So
Yeah.
this is only an extra couple of weeks, so it's not much of a big deal. But yeah, I really like it. Apparently, this bad boy is now available at the beer store, which is
Oh.
really cool because the beer store are finally
stepping it up.
We all know how we feel about the beer store. I used to work there years ago, man, so I know how they work.
You did work there.
Yeah, back in the day.
Hilarious.
Shout out to Sean Ure, me and Shawnee met
Big
there,
ups.
2004. What's the place called? What's the Cedar Bray?
Cedar Bray Mall.
Lawrence.
Don't
Rapid.
go there. You will get shot and stabbed. Do not go there.
You know, we keeps it gully out
Keeps
there.
it real gully.
But I think it's cool that the beer store are finally sort of opening up to some local craft breweries, which is, you know, reassuring.
It's probably
somewhat.
getting blown out of the water by the LCBO because no one goes to the beer store unless you're buying a slab of like Old Mill or something.
Yeah. Ugh. But you know, now at least you know you can walk in there and pick up something like this, which is fantastic. You know, anything with the Nickelbrook stamp on it, you know, you can't really go wrong. To be honest, like this is not even because they sent us beer. Like we've always been fans, like literally from when we first started drinking craft beer.
It's Nickelbrook that does the 1105 with
Yep.
Sawdust, right?
Correct.
Cool.
So we met Ryan, I believe
Yes.
his name was, from Nickelbrook.
Briefly.
Who was the other gentleman who was born on the
Yes.
5th of November, along
Yes.
with Uncle Sam, Uncle Drunky Sam, crazy bastard. Which you would have seen that at the...
I love those beers. They're all
Brewers.
really cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're really cool. Everything Nickelbrook are doing are really cool, very forward-thinking. So, very much impressed by this. So, yeah, definitely, if you're out in the LCBO or the beer store, now you'll be able to look out for the Ceres or the 4-pack that this comes in and the singular joint for the Immodest Imperial IPA. Definitely check it out. That's about it. Anything else to add? Good.
Get it in ya?
If you, well... Definitely get it in you. Like, that's not...
As it goes without
saying. Just get in you. But if you enjoyed the video, check us a thumbs up. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on social media at BAOS Podcast. And, of course, if you want to hear us crap on for 2+ hours generally.
About beer?
It's kind of been a little bit less.
Can you even talk that long about beer?
We can. Watch us.
Keep them coming.
All the links are in the description below to check us out on Apple Podcasts. That's about it, guys. Enjoy. Get in you.
Cheers.
Cheers.